going to start reading at the 6th verse. I'm going to read the 6th through the 8th verse. Okay.
Which chapter?
First chapter, she said.
First chapter.
You got a listing.
That wasn't me.
I know.
Everybody ready? Wait, no time.
Wait, no,
We got time. Because we won't be here all day. You're on the Filmore Express.
Choo choo.
First time you be quiet. What verse you on?
Your birth song on there.
You can go sometimes. Sometimes you can make it short and sweet. Okay, I'm starting at the 6th verse, chapter 1. Everybody got it right now?
Yes, ma'am.
The Lord our God spake unto us in Horeb, saying, Ye have dwelt long enough in this mountain. Turn you and take your journey, and go to the mount of the Amorites, and to all the high places thereunto, in the plain, in the hill, in the vale, and in the south, and by the seaside, to the land of the Canaanites, and unto Lebanon, unto the great river, the river Euphrates. Behold, I have set the land before you. Go in and possess the land which the Lord sware unto your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to give unto them and to their seed after them. And I'm going to go to the 2nd chapter, and I'm going to read the 2nd and the 3rd verses. 2nd chapter, Deuteronomy. And the Lord spake unto me, saying, Ye have compassed this mountain long enough, turn you northward. Our subject is move forward.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Amen. Yes.
And this scripture here is right after Moses brought the children out of Egypt, through the Red Sea and all that kind of stuff. And they looked back and all the Egyptians were dead and stuff, and they got comfortable. They just was comfortable. If you had all that behind you, about 6 million people behind you, and all of a sudden they're all wiped out through the sea that was a real big ocean. You know what the ocean was like. And all of a sudden there's the water all up on the sides. And God took all you through on dry ground. And what the first person you would think, oh shoot, our enemy's gone now, we can just relax and have a little fun here. So they got comfortable. You know, sometimes God put us in a place where we are comfortable. And we don't want to move. God says it's time to move. He said, you done been around here long enough now, it's time to move. And you know, I think about me. When I went through the surgery on my arm, and I went through the open heart surgery, and it just looked like it took something out of me, and I just went down. But I kept going. But God's saying it's time to move forward. You know, we make excuses sometimes for why we are where we are. But deep down inside, we know this is not where we should be. We know where God has brought us from. And I could look at some of the changes that I've seen in my life through all this that I've been through. And I said, Lord, thank you. Because I know the difference. And deep down inside, nobody knows that difference with you. You might be saying one thing and feeling something else, but you know, you definitely how you feel and what you think about the situation. Amen. Nobody else knows. They see what you're doing, they see how you're acting, but they don't really know deep down how you feel.
Amen.
It's time for us to get honest with ourselves. It's time for us to, you know, I look, there's so much gifting right in this body.
Yes.
A lot. Gifting, just sitting down. Come to church, go home. Come to church, go home. It's time for someone to get up and help out the others.
Amen.
Our body works so much better together if everybody's doing their part.
Amen.
Not letting a few do a little bit here, this one doing 2 things, and this one doing 3, and this one doing 4. We need to get up All about do for nothing and do for something.
All right. Okay.
All of us are going through things. We're tired, we're working, this is coming against us, this is coming against us. But we got to make a sacrifice to do better.
Yes.
No matter how we feel. Just like, I'm back to last night again. I don't usually do concerts per se. I do some people that I like a whole lot. But I came to be supportive. And I think it's about 5 or 6 of us here from church. And everybody else was visitors. But it would have blessed your soul.
Yeah.
It would have blessed you. It was really, really good. But we miss a lot because we go and we come according to how we feel. We need to get out our feelings. God telling us, here lately He's been telling us through so many of the ministers, we're walking by faith. By faith means, I didn't want to get up here today. I think God tells me, I don't want to get up there, I'm tired. And I am tired. But I know God is going to give me strength.
Yes.
Because I'm making the effort that I can make through His strength. I ask God, you got to give me strength because I don't do too good with like that program last night and around here today. I don't do good in my energy. But I thank God when I finish here today, I can go home and get into bed.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
I cooked some peas yesterday, and that's what we're eating today.
All right. She already cooked
I
it.
got peas and okra.
All right.
If anybody want to fix me some collard greens and rice to go with them, I'll take them. Take them to my house or whatever else. But the thing is that we sometimes, Jeremiah 29:11 said, I know the plans I have for you. See, God knew where He was taking the children of Israel. He had told them, I'm going to give you a land flowing with milk and honey. And all you got to do is walk in and obey me. And they still got to a place they didn't want to move. They did all kinds of things. And He kept saying, all you have to do is, He said the same thing yesterday, all you got to do is obey me. Walk in the obedience to what God is speaking to you. We shouldn't have any financial problems here if everybody's tithing. But I'm not going to ask if everybody's tithing. If you don't have any money, you can't tithe. But if you have money, you should be tithing. Amen. To help the ministry. Not to help us, to help the ministry. Right. Thank you, Lord. God brings us through these things. And He plants us in these places, just like I think it was Elijah was the one that was hid up in the cave, and he went up there. What are you doing here, Elijah? He run from Jezebel. God done killed all these people, all this fire done come down and burn up everything, and he hiding in a cage. Now, if a God that awesome could come down and burn up all these burnt offerings and kill all these prophets of Baal and all them, He can't take care of me, one little person. Think about it. Sometimes we shortchange God. We do. In so many ways, He's saying, I could be glorified so much more if you just step out and do what I told you to do. No more excuses. Just step out and do. And sometimes it's so simple what He tells us to do. Even in our everyday life, we're not obeying God. Yes. Sometimes we get stuck in situations and we don't know which way to go, where to go. God said, well, pay this bill first. Or pay so much on that bill. However He tell you to do. If you follow His way of doing it, He'll get you out of that. There must be a plan and a purpose in your heart if you're going to obey God. Yes. We don't come to church just to be coming to church just to look cute. Everybody don't want to look cute when they go to church, but that's not the purpose. That's not the purpose. we need to come to know the God that we serve.
Mm.
And that's part of it in the fellowshipping together. But we need some praying and some fellowshipping at home with God one-on-one. One-on-one. We get up in the morning and we get dressed. And we go to work, wherever we go. I mean, to make Bible reading or some kind of devotion a part of your getting up in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Even you say, okay, I'm going to get up 10 minutes early enough to read the daily bread. That's something you have that you could focus on during the day. But if we don't never spend any time with God, we get in a rut. God help me, I need, my foot hurt, my leg hurt, my everything hurt. Just help me, Lord. And we expect him to come in like a microwave God and wipe it out. But when he asks, if we go down to Sister Tina and see if she needs to clean up her house. Well, Sister Tina younger than me. Can clean up my own house. My daughter be over there cleaning up my house. Sweet thing back there.
Sweet thing.
Yeah, sweet thing back there. She be cleaning up my house.
Sweet thing.
Mopping and stuff. But sometimes I don't feel like moving. If I don't feel like moving, I don't move.
All right.
I'm gonna take that back. I do. I do move when I have to move. If not now, let's just jump in my lap and make me move. So, but God has been good to me. He's been good to us. God has brought us from a long way. We had our ups and downs and all around, but my honey was there for me.
Oh,
He was my support.
get it, honey.
He prayed for me, with me, and everything else, you know, because I guess he could see what I was going through, and I thank God for that. Everybody needs somebody.
Yes.
Everybody needs somebody. That's what I always say. Like, I have a brother that's in prison. And I've been helping him from time to time. And you know, sometimes people say, well, you're helping him be in prison. But everybody needs somebody. If they get in a tight or something go wrong, they need somebody they can turn to and say, will you pray with me? Can you help me or whatever? Everybody, that's showing love. But we have too many people out there that don't get that love. Too many people that get in a bind. Nobody say, can I help you? Can I make things a little bit better? Even though you're tight too, but sometimes you try to make that sacrifice and make things a little bit better for other people. But God is saying to us, individual and as a ministry, we need to move forward. There are gifts. You need to, you might not understand what's going on. So I talk to your pastor and find out what you need to do or what can he do to help you bring that gift out. So let's hold back because we shame or we scared of what people are going to think. When you get up to the gates, people not going to be there to say, Jesus, let her in. She didn't get up there because I didn't help her. No. It's a decision you have to make. No matter what's going on around you, you can make the right decision. I think about Peter when Peter was on the mount with Jesus. Peter said, let's make 3 tabernacles, one for you, Moses, and Elijah. Peter got comfortable up there in the mountain. He didn't want to come down. I don't know where he was going to sleep at, though, but he didn't make him. He didn't make him a tent. He was up there. But Jesus brought him back down into the ministry. He didn't leave him up there. He didn't bless him out of nothing. And God good. This is my beloved son. Hear him. Thank you. God is preparing a better place for all of us.
Amen.
But we have to do what we need to do to get there. We need to stop procrastinating, lying, and doing all the things that we shouldn't be doing.
Oh.
Even the little simple things that we're doing, we need to watch. Because it hinders us. Have you ever been around somebody that everything that happens, they know the answer to? Or can tell you how it went down and don't know nothing about it? Yeah, I know somebody like that. They got the answer to every situation. And most times they don't even know what you're talking about. That's the way it is with some of us. Nobody can tell us anything. I know what I'm doing, okay? You know what you're doing. But you better know that you know you're doing what God told you to do.
All right.
And the message today is move forward.
Amen.
Amen.